Ocho si no consiente ninguno tipo de injusticia. This is Ochos. This is anything to do with metal, police, justice. It handles.
Wow.
Another conversation, how I got released from prison because of Ochos.
So you also mentioned too, like I want to touch topics on that too. When you were in prison you were facing 80 years, up to 80 years, and you only did 5.5, right?
5.5 my first bid, yeah.
And this religion helped you release.
It helped so much. What I did was enterré al state attorney, enterré a todo el mundo.
Wow.
People were embobados. We were in trial. People can't speak. They couldn't talk.
Yeah.
It was so close to be a mistrial.
Wow.
And then, put everybody in there because I used this that's 80 years. There's no way in hell. If I would have had Johnny Cochran, it still wouldn't have worked.
Wow.
This religion, my faith, helped a lot because it persuaded and manipulated for me to get the outcome that I did. Starting at that type of years to ended up getting at the years that I did, I lucked out. Because there's people that do way less crimes that I did.
Yep.
They get way more fucking time.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I am blessed. I would not, my life is to them. My life is to them because I would not be here. The ups and downs, everything it's in their hands. There's a saying in my religion that says, los muertos son mi confianza. And that's what they are. Every morning, you know what I ask for them? Dame la salud. I get everything else. Cuida y dale la salud a mi familia, a mis hijos. People ask for money, for stuff, for this, for that, for luxuries, for more clients, for more money. No, sir, I want salud. Dame la salud que me despierte todos los días. Mira que yo me consigo lo demás. I don't need nothing else from you but that. And I would not be here. And even in prison, I ran into funny because, for a lot of years I worked out at the Botanica, helped so many people. I've met individuals in prison that I did trabajos too.
Wow.
Amarres. The women that like to do amarres. Be careful. I'll tell you a little quick something. Don't let a woman, unless you don't trust her that well or know her, don't let her keep your nails, your hair, socks, or when you're fucking her with a condom, make sure you flush that condom.
I'm fucked.
Because your nail, that's you. It's you. It comes out of you. So it's, your cum, your nail, your hair, all that. Oh. And you really don't need all that. Just a sock. But I'm saying, brujeria. Yeah.
And that'll be like an amare, like for me to fall in love with them?
For you to fall in love with them. I remember, I'm terrible with names, but I'm very great with faces.
Uh-huh.
And there was men that I was seeing in prison. I moved around when I was in prison. They moved me around. So when I was jumping from joint to joint, I was meeting guys and it was like, bro, I did a trabajo to you. And then the conversation unraveled to, man, I'm here because my girl, and then nothing was going right until my girl did. Look, brother, I did a trabajo to you. I shit your life.
Damn.
Some of them took it and understood it and made sense. Some of them were like, nah, you're fucking crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
Damn.
Crazy. But yeah. And then some of them are very detailed that I remember details of like their women,
Yeah.
So like it was so like, no, for real. And it made sense to them, Yeah, I was in there. And then one particular guy that I took very much liking of, he was a really cool guy. Like I said, Amares, I don't need to justify it. It's a love work. You want somebody, which is, there's always somebody wanting somebody they can't have. So they resort to this. Now they can't do it with money. Your money's not that big. Because some men or some women are not drived they don't get drive by money or luxuries or shit. Other shit. So they have, and they resort to this because it makes it. A fuerzas. But by doing this, you're always going to have to touch that amarre. That person's always going to be with you because you have them like that, not because they're for their own will.
But isn't there like karma? Let's just say, hypothetically, if I were to do a trabajo on someone, and let's just say they get themselves cleansed, right? Doesn't that bounce back to me?
Yes, if you did a trabajo with a santero or babalab, but now we're paro my hombre, I get I get the golpes. This is what I was saying. I get the enemies. So when I help people and clean them and all that, the person who did the daño, they're not no longer focusing on the person. They're focusing on who helped them, who took what they did, who took their spirit, their demon, their creation, and send that shit back. And I give this option to every person who sits in this chair. Whatever cleaning it was, I give the person the option. Tú quieres regresarle lo que te hicieron a ti, a la persona. Some people say no because they're scared. Oh, I don't want karma. But listen to what I'm saying. Vamos a regresar lo que te hicieron a ti. You're not sitting here asking to do back. What you're doing is taking what you had and sending it back. Me, I live by a motto, eye for an eye. You take one of mine, I'm going to take 10 of yours. That's just how I live. That's my motto. So I give the person the option. Some people take it and say, no, fuck that person. They wanted me fucked up, send it back. That's all.
Right.
And it's
simple, yeah.
and there's no dirt in your hands. There's no karma because you're not hurting. All you're doing is sending what they did. And then that person gets it, and then they figure out some shit's going on. I mean, it's an enemigo, a spiritual enemigo.
Wow.
A lot of wars. These candles got to stay lit, bro. This is called chamba, by the way. Chamba is a very prepared drink. This is what the muerto drinks.
Wow.
These are peppers. This has been here for over 15 years. These
Wow.
peppers. Yeah. So now this is where, and they live off this, bro. This has to be all the time because the war is always going to be there. The enemigos que tengo que me he hecho por nada, por ayudar a gente. But this is what I chose. This is what I do. And for me, it's just a quick cleansing. Yo solito me limpio, me lo quito.
While doing these works or doing works, what have you seen or what presents itself or what do you see? Because I know you told me the sheet where someone presented and there was nothing underneath.
Do you want? I mean, yeah, you can see them. You can see them, and it's not no fucking see-through ghost. No, you're gonna see that person.
Like it's a person as a whole.
You think they're flesh and bone, but they're not.
Wow.
There's no Casper the ghost that you see through somebody.
Right.
No, sir. The footage that people catch on the CCTV shit.
Yeah, that's fake.
It's not fake, but you barely see shit see through. You see like a person. You see a person like if it's flesh and bone.
Right.
But then, just like that blink, say, wow. That's it. If another time you wanna, but the only thing about this is it has to be past midnight and it has to be in the cemetery.
Oh boy.
I'm sure that the world is ready to see shit like this.
That's crazy, man.
Because, like I said, the incredulos, look, people, there's good and bad, and there's a million religions out there. Find what you want for yourself, what makes you better, what makes you feel better. Your higher calling for yourself. But there's always bad and good. And all I'm just saying is I'm glad that I'm on the side, that I'm spiritually prepared for the golpes and for the bullshit. And a lot of my immediate family were pretty good, gracias a Dios. And it's helped us because if this was not in our lives, it's like, who knows where we'd have been? Who knows where I would have been?
So when someone comes to you too, and let's just say there's some demonic work, how does that get contained? Because they don't go away, right? Or
well, the animal. So I'll take away, cuando voy a la casa de alguien, if there's something in your house,
you can see that.
Yeah, you can see it.
Oh, wow.
Now, that's where we take the animal. The animal, Ghostbusters. Sure, you're familiar with Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
A little fucking machine they put out there on the floor to pick up the spirit. Well, the animal does that. The animal's the little box. The animal picks it, and once it picks it, I know when it's in there, and I leave. Same thing with the person. You have it on you. I know exactly when it's in the rooster.
Wow.
The animal that's in.
Does it present itself like it's? Can you
I'll see it right before it goes in there, and then I'll see who sent it. And that's sometimes I love it because I bump into a lot of people that I help. That I have a lot of brothers and sisters, like I said, that are out there doing terrible shit for no reason, and I see them doing the works.
Wow.
And it's like,
just for curiosity, like how does it look? Like how do you? I don't want to call it or anything, nothing bad, but it's just like question.
It's just like that glimpse.